What's up, guys? Kyle here again. And it's been a couple weeks since I've uploaded a video. And I think some of you guys are curious as to why that is, because I've had a couple people hitting me up asking me if everything is okay. And, for a while, things weren't really that great, if I'm being 100% honest. I was kind of just not feeling the channel for a little bit there, not really feeling like being part of the guitar community that I guess I created around this channel. I kind of wanted to just back away and have some time to myself to just kind of enjoy living for a little bit, because I started this channel 3 years ago, almost exactly 3 years ago, actually 3 years and 12 days at the time of filming this video. And in that 3 years, I have pretty much done nothing and thought about nothing but this channel. Like, this has been my work. This has been my sole focus. This has been everything that I have poured my heart and soul into for the last 3 years since I started it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't regret any of that. I'm super happy to have built what I've built, to have you guys on the other side of this screen there for the videos, to support what I do and to give me the feedback that I need in order to, make my videos better, or to keep doing what I'm doing if you guys are enjoying the style of videos and stuff that I'm making. But like we have talked before, when you do something so much, you tend to get burnt out on it. And I know that I've mentioned this before on the channel. It's been a little while. This last year has been really crazy for me. I've experienced a lot of growth with the channel, a lot of new viewers. I've actually gotten to travel and meet new people thanks to Sweetwater and Gearfest, thanks to Henning Pauly and 42 Gear Street. I've gotten to actually connect in person, keywords, in person, with a lot of the people that I talk to on a daily basis, like Hunter and Andrew Baina, just to name a couple. And that was really, really helpful for me, actually, because I think I've mentioned this to you guys before, but this job can be really isolating. When you're used to working with a team of people, when you're used to being around people every day, and then all of a sudden you basically stop that cold turkey. You go from working with a team of people who help you grow and who you can provide feedback to, and sometimes who are just there for the social aspect of working at a place together. When you lose that, when you go full time, being a content creator, building it up from nothing, when you don't have a team, when you do everything 100% yourself, it becomes incredibly isolating. And it's easy for me to forget sometimes that the numbers on the screen that I see are people. Like, those number views, those are people watching this channel. And the comments that I see, those are real people leaving those comments, whether they're good or bad. And I've run into a few people over the past few months who, have told me that they watch the channel, has said that they are a fan of the channel in person. And it's always crazy to me to meet somebody in person who watches the channel, because it's like, these are real people that are watching the channel and leaving these comments. And I know that that probably sounds silly, but it's so easy to disassociate these people, these numbers that are, appearing on my screen. It's so easy to not realize that those are real people after a while, because as a content creator, unfortunately, that's really what you see. That's what YouTube shows you, is your analytics and the numbers and how long people are watching to this mark and what's your click-through rate. And you really start to think in terms of numbers after a while. And again, it's really easy to disassociate those numbers from the fact that those are real people watching your videos that are leaving those comments and stuff. So the fact that I got to meet not only people who watch the channel, but meet fellow content creators who can actually relate, like to be able to physically speak to somebody in person about things that not many people can relate to, that is just a completely different feeling than answering Facebook messages and answering YouTube comments and stuff like that. And frankly, it's something I've struggled with my entire life. I've kind of always had a really hard time just connecting with people on a basic level, because I'm finding out something that I've known kind of for years, but I'm really kind of just getting around to the point where I accept it, is that I have a very manic, depressive style of personality where I get really, really into things. And when I get really into things, they consume me. And when I'm high on those things, when I'm basically high on life, I'm really high. And I have tons of energy and I have tons of productivity. And I'm just really excited about everything that I'm doing. And I'm excited to talk to people. But unfortunately, there's another side to that manic depressive state, and that's where you come down from all that. And when I come down from all that enthusiasm that I had about everything that I just agreed to do for the channel, or agreed to record bands and stuff like that, or even just agreed to like help my family with something, like all the energy that I had when I agreed to those things is just gone, and I have no motivation. And I am just basically stuck with this, like, I guess there's no better word for it other than crippling state of depression, where it's really hard for me to just function on a basic level. It's really hard for me to get things done. I have to basically force myself in order to record a video or edit a video, reply to Facebook comments and YouTube comments, reply to messages, even when it's just like my friends or family members and they're just waiting on an answer for me. Hey, are we still going out to dinner on Saturday? Like, just to reply to stuff like that is really, really difficult for me. So I've basically been navigating feeling like that for a long time, and falling into these states where it's really hard for me to get things done. And for the past couple of weeks, that's kind of where I have been. But I really kind of just realized that, like, when I fall into these states every now and then, it's okay for me to reach out and to talk to somebody about it. And it's okay for me to step back from the YouTube channel a little bit, because when I get into these states, it's really, really difficult for me to basically break away from feeling like I need to be getting stuff done. Like, I got to get stuff done. Like, this is my living. If I don't do this, the channel is going to fall apart. And I never really gave myself a break from thinking about the channel. And that's, what kind of causes burnout, because even at your lowest points, you feel like you still have to keep going. Now, don't get me wrong. I am very, very lucky, because there are tons of people who feel this way. There are tons of people who suffer from this, and they have to go to a job every day and they still have to perform no matter what. Whereas I have the option to back away and to basically give myself a break if I want to, which I finally did these last couple of weeks. But make no mistake, I am very, very thankful knowing that I have that opportunity to do so. And I'm very thankful that I gave myself permission to do it this time, honestly. Because a lot of people don't have that opportunity. Now, granted, I built this thing from the ground up. I built this myself. I still, to this day, 3 years in, am the only person who does anything regarding this channel. I do all my marketing. I do all of my, comment replies. I do all of my social stuff on top of filming, on top of being my own agent, on top of being my own video editor, which is by far and away the most time-consuming part, and is probably the first part that I'm going to hand off of this channel here in the very near future. I'm going to start paying somebody to edit my sponsored videos, because, man, that's the part that I think brings me down the most, just because I just don't really enjoy doing it anymore. It's tedious, it's cumbersome, and it's the part that I look forward to the least, and is the part that, when I'm feeling this way, is the hardest part for me to get done. But yeah, with all that being said, that's why I haven't been around much the last couple of weeks. I've got a lot of stuff done. I've got a lot of things that I'm happy to share with you guys, and I'm excited to, I'm definitely on the way back up, and I'm feeling really good. But I wanted to talk to you guys and just let you know why I haven't been here. Burnout is a real thing, especially when you have a personality type like I do, but it's okay to talk to people about that stuff, is basically what I'm getting at. Like, if you guys are struggling with anything, it's okay to admit you have a problem, and it's okay to seek out help for that problem and, essentially try to figure out what it is that's bringing you down and make yourself a better person overall, because I have done that. And for a long time, I thought, you just deal with it. You just bottle it up inside and you deal with it. And I get over it, and I always would. I would get over that hump, and I would get back into feeling happy and feeling like a normal, productive person. But there are tools to help you make those lows not so low. And you don't have to go through it alone. And even though I have a partner, a lot of the times I would go through it alone. I would just hide it, and I wouldn't talk to anybody. My fiance wouldn't really even know. That's just not the healthiest way to deal with things. And I know that now. And I've actually, for the last few years, I've been in personal therapy, and it's been a great help. It's something that I wish that I would have started earlier. I actually stopped going over the summer because I got so busy with everything that was going on. And I recently started again, and I forgot just how helpful it is to have somebody there to talk to you about these things, or for you to talk to and, kind of bounce ideas off of and they help you gain some clarity. I would sincerely encourage you guys that if you're feeling any sort of, of feelings of depression, feelings of, extreme self-doubt, feeling not worthy, or you're just suffering from something that you feel like you need to talk to somebody about, but you can't, I urge you guys, talk to somebody, reach out. There are so many tools to help you with that stuff these days, and it can bring you out of that feeling so much faster. It's okay to open up about those things. It's okay to admit that you have some sort of weakness, and you can grow from that a lot more than just bottling it up and trying to deal with it inside. And eventually, at some point, a lot of people, unfortunately, it comes out in bad ways where they hurt their family, they hurt the people around them by doing things that are a result of them kind of bottling up all of that negativity and the energy and everything that they have been dealing with. And it's just better to open up to somebody about it and talk to people about it and get it out there and really try to fight it and deal with it head on, because I really do think that you become a better person. But on top of that, it just makes it easier to deal with when you're not fighting with things mentally alone. So yeah, that's been my last couple of weeks. So I've taken a couple weeks, just hung out with my dogs. The weather's actually been nice here in Erie, PA, which is rare. So I've just been getting outside and enjoying the sunshine and the warmer weather for this time of year. I've gotten back into video gaming a little bit, something that I really enjoyed, but I literally have not done since I started this YouTube channel, because I just felt like I couldn't. Felt like I didn't have time. I felt like I couldn't let myself get away for a couple of hours a day here and there to just break the train of thought that I have, where everything is so focused on this YouTube channel and focused on productivity. But I've actually been rebuilding my gaming PC, and I got a PS5 and have just kind of been enjoying the break from reality that brings every now and then, honestly. And been having a lot of fun with that, and just kind of stepping away from guitar a little bit, stepping away from gear, and mostly stepping away from the gear community like we spoke about in that last video. And it's been a breath of fresh air. It's been really nice, and I'm ready to get back to work, honestly. I've got a lot of really exciting stuff coming up. Please, again, don't take any of this that I have said as me not being grateful, as me taking what I have for granted, because I am not doing that whatsoever, guys. I don't take you as the audience, as the community around this channel for granted whatsoever. I appreciate you guys so much, more than you'll ever know. Without you guys being here and supporting the channel and allowing me to do this full time, I don't get that 2-week break that I just took in order to kind of figure myself out and, dust myself off, pick up the pieces and move forward. I would just have to keep on going through those feelings and never really get a chance to stop and deal with it if I was working a regular job. So I'm thankful for, if anything, just for that, for the opportunity to be able to do that. And I just wanted to share with you guys, it's okay to talk to people when you're feeling down or when you're feeling depressed, when you feel like you need somebody. I just wanted to put that out there, and hopefully that benefits somebody, anybody at all. I know me finally reaching out after years of fighting with feelings like that has definitely benefited me. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. And hopefully, if me talking about it helps one person, I'm more than happy with that. I hope that it does. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for being here, for everything that we have done so far. It's been 3 years. It's been an amazing 3 years. It's been a learning process over these 3 years. And I really feel like I'm in a place where I'm just comfortable with what I'm doing and comfortable with my situation in life. And I'm learning ways to deal with the parts that I don't necessarily love. And that's great. That just means I'm more enthusiastic than ever to move forward with this channel, to move forward with you guys, and to hopefully keep bringing you content that either you find entertaining or you find helpful. Hopefully both. Whichever video this falls into, whichever category this video falls into, I don't know. Hopefully the helpful side. If you got entertainment out of this, that's probably weird, but that's okay. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope that the holiday season coming up for you guys is awesome. I'm going to be here, going to be posting a lot over the next couple of months because we got a lot of stuff to get done, but it's stuff that I'm excited about. It's stuff that I'm genuinely really happy to have you guys along for the ride for. And I'm rambling like I usually do. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sign out of here. And seriously, I love you guys. I love this community. I love this channel. I love what I do. And I love sharing it with you guys. And I hope that you guys all get to experience these same feelings, the things that I get to experience every day at some point in your life. And that's feeling accomplished and successful and responsible for your own success. Like, these are all incredible feelings that I get to have because you guys support me in what I do. And I appreciate it. So with that being said, Kyle here again. We'll see you guys very, very soon.